Good afternoon, this is Miss Michaelis, and we're going to see how to solve exponential equations using logs. This is notes 3.8. So just a refresher how to use equations using common base. In problem 1, here I have 5 and 25. I know easily I can write this 25 as 5 squared. And here I have n plus 10. So now I have the same base and I can drop the base, which means my exponents equal to each other. And now when I solve it, n is negative 8. Okay, let's take a look at another example where I have 9 and 27. Common base here is 3. So I can do here 3 squared. We need to make sure that we don't lose parentheses. 27 is 3 cubed. And I have in parentheses 4a minus 2. So now I'm ready to drop the base. And let's make exponents equal to each other. 2a plus 2 equals 3. 4a minus 2. We have to distribute, so I have 2a plus 4 equals 12a minus 6. Now let's move this 4 to the other side, and we have 2a equals 12a minus 10, and let's move negative 12a to the left. So I have negative 10a equals negative 10, and in this case a is 1. Now let's see what happens if common base is not possible. So we have 2 steps. First one, we have to make sure to isolate the exponential expression. And second step, we can take the log on both sides. So the log, as you know, it means log base 10. In example 1 here, I have 2 to the power of x equals 61. I know I cannot make base 2 from 61, so all I'm going to do just include log on each side, which is going to be log 2 exponent x, and on the other side as well, log 61. So what I did on each side, I included log. Now what I need to do is to use the power property, which means this x needs to jump in front. So I write x log 2 equals log 61. And now in order to eliminate and have x alone, I have to divide by log of 2 each side. So log of 2. Now in this case, guys, you're going to take the calculators and just plug it in. Log 61 divided by log 2. And once you do that, you see that the answer is going to come out to 593, and then it's 077, but all you take just a couple numbers after the decimal point, and the answer x equals 5.93. Let's take a look at example 2. Bases are 8 and 92. It's not possible to have common base, so I take log on each side. Log 8 and minus 7 is the exponent in this case, and on the right side I have log of 92. So once again, you know this is log, so it's base 10, and we have it in the calculator. Now we're going to use the exponent property, where exponent needs to go in front. So I have n minus 7, let's use parentheses here, jumps in front, and I have log 8 equals log 92. So in this case, let's get rid of log 8 in here by dividing log 8 divide each side, and we have n minus 7 equals log 92 over log 8, because here we cancelled. So now next step, I need to move 7 to the other side, so we're going to add 7 to the other side. I know it looks weird a bit, this fraction, but we have n equals, now let's do math in the calculators. You're going to plug in log 92 divided by log 8, and then you get 2.17 plus the 7. So the answer is 9.17. Let's take a look at problem number 3. Now, if you remember steps from the other side, first we have to isolate the exponential and the base. So, which means we have to isolate this 7a. It has to be alone. Therefore, I will divide by a 4. So I know 7a equals 148 divided by 4 is 37. Now 37 cannot be written as base 7, so I'm going to take logs on each side. Log 7a equals log 37, and now we are using the power property, so a comes in front, and here log 7 equals log 37. Let's divide by log 7, and here you can get the answer. Use your calculators, plug in log 37 divided by log 7. You should get 1.8555, and let's round it to 1.86. Problem number 4. Again, we have to isolate 5 to the power 3k minus 3 by dividing each side by 10. So here it cancels. We'll get 5 to the power 3k minus 3, and 40 divided by 10 is 4. So now we definitely know that we cannot write 5 and 4 as the same base. The only thing we can do is the log of base 10. So log 5 3k minus 3 equals log 4. In this case, again, my 3k minus 3 jumps in front, so we use parentheses here, and log 5 equals log 4. I don't want to distribute, I just want to get rid of log 5 on this side by dividing each side by log 5. So now, guys, instead of having this log 4 over log 5, just use calculators to plug it in, and you have then 3k minus 3, and the calculator will switch you the answer, that is 0.86. So basically this stuff, it's 0.86, and here we have a simple equation. Let's just add 3 to each side, so we're gonna have 3k equals 3.86, and once we divide by a 3, k will be 1.2 0.2866, and let's round it to 1.29.